Mastering Six Sigma Tools. Sacrifice variability, unlock excellence. Which core principles of Six Sigma are essential to driving operational excellence, and how do they specifically contribute to achieving it? The core principles of Six Sigma are essential to driving operational excellence, as they provide a structured approach to process improvement, focusing on customer needs, data-driven decision-making, and continuous improvement. The first core principle, define, is critical to driving operational excellence, as it sets the foundation for the entire improvement effort. During this phase, the problem or opportunity is clearly defined, and the project goals and objectives are established. This phase ensures that everyone involved in the project is aligned and working towards the same objectives, ensuring that the project stays focused on delivering value to the customer. By defining the problem and establishing clear goals, organizations can ensure that they are addressing the right issues, and that their efforts are aligned with customer needs and business objectives. The next core principle, measure, is also vital to driving operational excellence. This phase involves collecting data to understand the current process performance, identifying opportunities for improvement, and establishing a baseline for future comparison. By collecting and analyzing data, organizations can identify the root causes of problems, understand process variability, and determine the impact of changes on process performance. This data-driven approach enables organizations to make informed decisions, prioritize efforts, and allocate resources effectively, ultimately driving operational efficiency and effectiveness. The analyze phase is another critical core principle of Six Sigma, as it involves identifying the root causes of problems and opportunities for improvement. By applying statistical tools and techniques, organizations can identify the relationships between variables, determine the significance of factors, and model complex processes. This phase helps to separate the vital few factors that have the greatest impact on process performance from the trivial many, enabling organizations to focus their efforts on the most critical areas. The improve phase is where the solutions are generated and evaluated. This phase involves developing and testing real-life solutions, selecting the best alternatives, and designing new processes or improvements to existing ones. By applying design principles, such as Design for Six Sigma, DFSS, organizations can create processes that are optimized for performance, reliability, and maintainability. This phase is critical to driving operational excellence, as it enables organizations to create innovative solutions that meet customer needs and drive business success. The control phase is the final core principle of Six Sigma, and it involves sustaining the gains achieved during the improvement effort. This phase involves implementing controls and monitoring systems to ensure that the improved process continues to perform at the desired level. By establishing standard operating procedures, training personnel, and monitoring process performance, organizations can ensure that the gains achieved are sustained over time, and that the process continues to deliver value to the customer. In addition to these core principles, other Six Sigma tools and techniques, such as process maps, value stream maps, failure modes and effects analysis, FMEA, and regression analysis, are essential to driving operational excellence. These tools enable organizations to visualize processes, identify waste and inefficiencies, and understand the relationships between variables, ultimately driving process optimization and improvement. The DOMAIC, define, measure, analyze, improve, control methodology is a structured approach to process improvement that is central to Six Sigma. This methodology provides a framework for organizations to follow, ensuring that all aspects of process improvement are addressed, and that the improvement effort is data-driven, customer-focused, and goal-oriented. By applying the DOMAIC methodology, organizations can ensure that their improvement efforts are systematic, thorough, and effective, ultimately driving operational excellence. In summary, the core principles of Six Sigma, including define, measure, analyze, improve, and control, are essential to driving operational excellence. These principles, combined with other Six Sigma tools and techniques, and the DOMAIC methodology, provide a structured approach to process improvement, enabling organizations to drive operational efficiency, effectiveness, and excellence. By focusing on customer needs, data-driven decision-making, and continuous improvement, organizations can achieve operational excellence and sustain it over time. The art of balancing harmony and tension, a journey to operational excellence. In my experience, the pursuit of operational excellence is akin to conducting a symphony orchestra. You need to harmoniously blend disparate elements, navigate complex relationships, and make deliberate decisions to create a masterpiece of efficiency, effectiveness, and excellence. My mind flashed back to a critical juncture in my career, when I was tasked with transforming a struggling manufacturing facility. The plant was plagued by inefficiencies, quality control issues, and a disengaged workforce. It was a complex problem, and I knew that relying solely on logic and analysis wouldn't be enough to turn the tide. I needed to tap into the collective emotional intelligence of the team to unlock the full potential of the organization. I recalled a valuable lesson from my mentor, who once said, "Leadership is not about being the smartest person in the room, it's about creating an environment where everyone can be their best selves." With this guiding principle, I set out to cultivate a culture of trust, empathy, and collaboration. First, I established a voice of the customer feedback loop, ensuring that every employee understood the end user's expectations and pain points. This empathetic connection helped the team internalize the impact of their work, sparking a sense of ownership and accountability. Next, I introduced a visual management system, using charts and graphs to track key performance indicators, KPIs. This transparent and data-driven approach empowered the team to identify areas for improvement, take calculated risks, and celebrate small wins. The tactile nature of these visual aids helped to foster a sense of control and agency, as employees could see the direct correlation between their efforts and the results. However, as we began to make progress, I realized that the organization's emotional temperature was still volatile. Fears of change, rumors of layoffs, and historical biases threatened to derail our momentum. I knew that I needed to address these underlying concerns rather than simply treating the symptoms. I called an all-hands meeting, where I shared my own fears, doubts, and aspirations for the facility's future. This deliberate display of vulnerability created a ripple effect, encouraging others to do the same. We collectively acknowledged the elephants in the room, and through open dialogue, began to dissipate the toxic emotions that had been holding us back. As we delved deeper into the process, I recognized the importance of creating a stop-doing list, identifying and eliminating non-essential tasks that drained resources and morale. This exercise not only freed up capacity, but also sent a powerful message: we valued our people's time and energy. Throughout this journey, I maintained a disciplined approach to decision-making, relying on the Six Sigma tools of root cause analysis and failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA. These methodologies allowed us to methodically dissect complex problems, pinpoint the root causes, and develop targeted solutions. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Lead times shrunk by 30%, defect rates plummeted by 40%, and employee engagement soared by 25%. But more importantly, we had created an environment where every individual felt seen, heard, and valued. As I reflect on this experience, I'm reminded that operational excellence is not a destination, it's a perpetual pursuit of harmony and tension. It's the delicate balance between empowering individuals and driving standardization, between nurturing creativity and enforcing discipline. By acknowledging the interplay between these forces, we can create an orchestra of efficiency, where every note contributes to a masterpiece of operational excellence.